As he slid into the freezing water, the cold hit him like a physical blow. The depth was 3 to 4 feet, but the low ceiling forced him to crawl awkwardly, helmet in hand, pressing his face tightly against the rock above. The airspace had already shrunk to just 6 inches, and then it narrowed even further until McCain reached a section where the ceiling came within barely 3 inches of the water's surface. This was beyond dangerous, territory where a single mistake could be fatal. He decided to push deeper, believing he could handle what lay ahead. To reduce drag, he left his pack with the group, held his helmet in front of him for protection, and slid past McCain into the lead. The water was bitterly cold, but his neoprene gear kept him insulated just enough to continue. With his nose pressed against the slick cave ceiling, McCartney pulled himself forward, gasping shallow breaths through an airspace no thicker than the width of 2 fingers. Every inch forward was a battle. The walls closed in, the ceiling scraped his helmet, and the oppressive weight of rock above made every movement suffocatingly claustrophobic. He crept another 40 feet beyond McCain's furthest point, into territory no human had ever set foot or even breathed before. The passage wound and twisted, the ceiling never more than 3 or 4 inches above the water. By now, turning back would be slow and nearly impossible. He was committed, trapped between courage and catastrophe. Then, disaster struck. As McCartney rounded a tight bend, his worst nightmare materialized. The passage didn't continue straight. It angled sharply downward. The tiny pocket of air he'd been clinging to vanished. The ceiling dropped even lower, the water level remained constant, and ahead there was virtually no airspace left.